Hello everyone, Randy here again, and we are playing Farming Simulator 15 on American Outback on the RDAllen multiplayer server. And we're joined by a couple of folks here at the moment. 5R Farms, Tobias, Tobin, and Sebastian. And I am waiting at the train stop here. I'm thinking something's not working, because I've been waiting here for a minute now. Let's see, do I dare sneak around? Yeah, I think I do. Okay. So one thing you definitely have to be careful with is the train on this map. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's down and flashing like that. Something must not be right. Oh well. Anyway, heading up to field 28 here. Got some harvesting action going on. I believe Torben there is harvesting, and probably 5R Farms I think is running the tipper there. So anyway, just brought up the looked like a little bit of a lag there. Just brought up the forage wagon. I'm gonna start picking up some straw here. Okay, and just a quick slight change of plans there. Tobias was looking for something to do, so I gave him my tractor and forage wagon. He is picking up that, and I am going to work on getting the field replanted then. Looks like we had some slight accidents going on here. Let's maybe repair this here a moment before we... Oh man, leg spikes again. Okay, that is kind of annoying. Okay, and are we close enough? Okay, that was weird. Okay, yes, repair. And is this getting repaired too? Yes, it is, okay. This little screen here, I believe, shows the total amount of money we've actually put into repairing the equipment. It seems a little high, but according to this, we've spent $20,000 so far repairing this particular tractor. Now, before you folks think that's terrible, there are a few tractors on the server here that are significantly higher than that. I know we got at least one tractor I think is like over $200,000, at least the last time I seen it, so... Oh, and by the way, someone was asking if this screen gets stuck up, how do you get rid of it? Just get out of your tractor, get back in, and that repair screen should go away. Okay, we're back and joined by Bomb Bear. There we go. Like I said, just get out, get back in, and it should clear that screen. And that, by the way, is something you got to be careful. What I just did there, kind of making a wide turn out into the field area there. All good until you run into one of them rocks that is hiding along the edge here. I don't see any along here in particular, but definitely something you got to look out for on this map. And, of course, we're using the John Deere 9560RX here. And yes, I'm quite aware that's not really technically the right model number for this particular tractor. And then we have the John Deere disc. What number is this? Don't remember the number on that disc. It is the 50-foot John Deere disc. Nice, great big wide one. It's actually categorized as a plow. Same one I've got on my single-player Sosnovka, by the way, for those you wondering. Okay, and that lag is really annoying. I might do something about that in a minute here if that continues. And of course, as soon as I say that, it clears up. Go figure. Okay, maybe not. Approach train tracks slowly and then dart across them. Okay, folks, and I'm going to take a quick pause here just to see if I can fix that lag situation a moment, and we'll be right back. Okay, folks, we're back here again, and looks like I got a much better ping number this time. Online backup was running and using up my internet connection, so I think that's what was going on. Okay, let's zero that. The GPS setup, of course. And looks like it might not take me long here to catch up with the whoever was picking up the straw here again. I believe Tobias was picking up the straw. And yeah, so far, progress report here on the multiplayer server. Things are progressing quite nicely. Again, we're definitely making quite a bit of money doing doing the silage and the compost. Looks like we got somebody running all over the tractor there. Yeah, compost has definitely been a big seller here on the map. In fact, if we go look at the price of it, it's probably actually way down, but when we first started, compost was actually quite high. It's getting to the point where compost and silage are about the same price at times, so sometimes we do a little bit of silage just to get the compost price back up here. So let's see, compost, 901. And nice thing about compost, with a compost, you can either straw or grass. So something you can do with the straw, which is why we pick up all the extra straw on the field here. Biogas is 804. So yeah, technically probably about the same price because I think you get a little more silage from grass than you do compost from grass. The compost, it doesn't seem like it's 1-to-1. Whereas the silage obviously is 1-to-1. You know, you put in 1,000 grass, you're going to get 1,000 silage. Why do we plow? No particular reason. Something to do. Oh, and let me make sure the tractor stops there. That is the one thing I don't really get about this disc, is why it's categorized as a plow. Technically, it probably should be more of a cultivator than a plow, but I guess it all depends on how you use it. You know, if you put the disc in nice and deep in the ground, you can really rip up some ground here with a disc like this. On the other hand, you know, you lift it up just a little bit, you can really do a nice finish on your field. Especially if you pull some sort of mulcher or roller behind it. You can really do a nice field leveling job with a disc like this. And, of course, there's a jet that flies over every now and then. It's actually a couple of planes I've noticed that fly over every now and then. I believe it's the other side of the map there, more like by the biogas plant area. Fairly large, looks like passenger type of plane that flies over. And I believe over by the farm, there's actually, like to say, there's at least 3 planes I've noticed that fly over to this map. Oh, there it goes again. And yeah, as far as plowing the field, I don't know if you folks had this problem, and I think it was 2013, if I remember correctly. Every now and then, your field would start growing funny, and it seemed like if you would plow the field, that would fix the issue. I don't remember having that problem on the modded map so much, or even Westbridge Hills, but I think Hagenstead. Seems like I vaguely remember having that problem every now and then. You replant the fields so many times, and you just do the no-till all the time. But it seems like after you do that so many times, it seemed like a field that would start growing weird. You'd get parts that wouldn't grow and whatnot. And it seemed like if you just plow the field every couple of times, it seemed like that always fixed it. Like I said, I don't know if anybody else had that problem or not, but I remember having that problem. Like I say, I think it was the Hagenstead map. I don't remember having that issue later on, so I don't know if they maybe patched something to fix that. But yeah, when I first started playing Farming Simulator 2013, I remember having an issue with that. Plant your field so many times, and then it would start growing funny. And by funny, I mean parts of it would not grow, or they would grow way, or not as fast as the rest of the field would, and you end up with this funny square spot in your field that wasn't grown. So you just run the plow across it. Next time, field will grow nice and evenly like it was supposed to. And I'm guessing that's where Tobias maybe ended up, so we better not till that under. Like I said, it is a fair amount of money sitting there for straw. I'm not sure what the yield straw is from the composter, if it's about the same as grass or not, but we do get a fair amount of money from that. Oh, I'm guessing the composter was probably full, maybe. Let's see, what are we at here? Manure. Compost, 36,000. That's actually not too bad. Oh, actually, yeah, it looks like it was probably almost full, 89% there. Not sure. Is it, no, it's not empty. Okay. Doesn't seem to want to empty out the rest of it, though. Not sure what's up with that. Anyway. By the way, for those of you wondering, for this map, and I think I mentioned that a couple episodes back here, we had to add in the ZZ multi-fruit compost module. The compost here was not working on this map. Turns out you need that particular mod for the compost to work. Yeah, Tobias says he's sorry he's slow. I don't know that he's slow so much as I've got a rather large cultivator. And I found at least kind of just back this trailer around here. Kind of a tight little area here for the compost plant. Kind of hard to drive around in here and actually get this all positioned properly, so I just back it around. Oh boy, looks like somebody's repairing stuff. And let's double check here how much more silage we have in here. Oh, looks like we emptied it out. Okay. So yeah, the compost process isn't instant. It does take a couple moments for it to make the compost, but making compost is still significantly faster than the silage is. Interesting conveyor belt. Looks like I recognize that one. Oh, let's see what's here. Oh, we do have some barley in here as well, don't we? Okay. See if I can find the other 4-H wagon here. Maybe I can help out pick up the grass, if I can find it anyway. Time to start tabbing, I guess. Oh, by the way, this front loader on this International tractor, yeah, it's a little bit buggy. Unfortunately, the tilt function apparently doesn't work correctly for some reason. Not sure what's up with that. That's kind of disappointing. You folks may remember these tractors back in 2013. International Tractor Pack. I'm not sure who did the conversion. I'm guessing it wasn't the... whoever put these tractors out again. I don't remember who actually did these tractors, but I'm guessing they're not an official conversion, and someone just did a... Someone else did a conversion of these tractors and probably didn't do it properly. If you notice, like, the IC controls are all lit up. I don't think it actually even has IC that works. Oh, it's actually all on buttons, so like 7, 9, 8. But yet the IC buttons actually light up. Kind of annoying. The sound on a couple of them I noticed is off as well. This one seemed like it sounded okay. I know, like the 1586, I think that one had a little bit of a funny sound to it. So something wasn't quite right there. Anyway, I was on my way tabbing through vehicles here, see if I can find another 4-H wagon. I know we had 2 of them brought up there. I'm not sure what happened to the other one. Good opportunity here, I guess, to see the equipment. Oh, we actually have a sprayer. One of the things I don't think I've used very much. On a purple tractor, I might add. Oh, a truck. I was going to say, what are we tabbed to here? Another purple tractor. Oh, boy. Actually, you know what? Purple tractor there. Planter. If we want to plant corn, I guess that'll work. Yeah, we're not planting barley with this, that's for sure. Yeah, unfortunately, that's the one thing I don't like about this planter. It can plant barley, wheat, canola. It can, of course, plant corn. That is what it's supposed to be able to do. It can plant sugar beets. Well, they actually don't have potatoes on it, though. That is kind of surprising. But yeah, it should not be planting wheat and barley and canola with a planter like this. I suppose in real life you probably could if you wanted to. I don't know that anything would prevent you from doing it, but definitely not the type of planter you would use to do something like that. You would use a grain drill for planting wheat, barley, canola, grass. Which actually, I wonder if we even have one. You know what? That might be a good use for the money I currently have here. We do have the two smaller ones. Yeah, it might be a good investment here to buy a grain drill. And of course we have sewing machines. I've used these on the server like several times now. Keep reusing them. The John Deere air seeders seem like they work pretty good. I'm thinking maybe the 14 meter version here. Not a really big map here, so the fields aren't that big. So I think this one will probably be good enough. Yeah, let's buy that one. And then we'll buy the 14 meter cart to go with it. And why not? We might as well get a tractor to go with it too, right? Ooh, do we want a red one? Red one or a green one? No, you know what? It's green planter. We should put a green tractor on a green planter, right? Okay, we'll get that connected, and then we'll connect up the back piece. The advantage of this setup is, of course, you can fertilize at the same time. Oh, no, that's a train wreck waiting to happen. You're probably right on that one. Okay, let's get this filled up. Actually, you know what? Might be easier just to bring the seeds and stuff down to this planter. And we'll head out to field 28 here. Yeah, the farmyard on this map is definitely a little on the small side maybe for this particular setup. So like I said, it's probably easier just to bring the seeds and fertilizer to the tractor as opposed to the tractor to the seeder. Or to the seeds and fertilizer. Anyway, let's see if we can read a couple comments here a moment. Samuel is saying you're the best YouTuber out there. Thank you very much for that. I don't know about the best, but that's what he said. Mads was asking, for Farming Simulator 16, why do you record in a 4x3 format? Because I record that from my iPad, and at least for my iPad, it is a 4x3 screen on it, so that is why it is in a 4x3 format. And yes, I'm aware most content nowadays is 16:9, or at least widescreen format of some sorts like that. But yeah, at least the iPad screen anyway is actually a square, or more square, 4x3 aspect ratio. It's not quite square because it's 4x3. So that's obviously not quite square, but it's a lot more square than what 16:9 is. Okay, we have arrived at the field. Looks like we got some more straw picked up, so I could probably continue plowing at this point. Okay, looks like that's probably most of the comments here, at least that we're going to read on screen anyway for the moment. Takes a moment for this disc to actually lower down. Also, I don't know if folks notice, it seems like it's got a little texture problem here. If I can actually get a view of it. You notice on the soil, it's kind of turning up there. Oh, yeah, there we go. If I look down like that, kind of the multicolored soil going on there. It looks like it's missing a texture in there somewhere, and something's not quite right. I think there actually might be a newer version of this disc out. Not sure if it fixes that issue or not, but I think there's a newer version out. I might have to look into that. Oh, it looks like I've almost caught up with the picking up the straw already. That didn't take long. Let's see, is it going to be enough? Ooh, I can just squeeze in here yet. Going to move just a little bit on the end here maybe, but that, I can live with that. Yes, just sneaking past the straw there. And I should probably also say before somebody comments and says this is not a real tractor, I don't know why, but I keep getting comments about that whenever I use this tractor. Oh, that's not a real tractor. And in some ways, the folks that say that are right. Like I said, I don't think the model number for this particular, the way it's set up is correct. But a John Deere quad track like this is a real tractor. They do exist. Like I said, I don't think this particular model number is correct for a quad track John Deere tractor, but John Deere does make quad track tractors now, like this. Just started, I think, a couple years ago making this particular style of tractor. Whereas before, it was pretty much Case did most of the quad track type tractors. Oh, we better wait on this next pass here. In that case, let's go grab the truck. I believe it was down here somewhere. And we'll get some seeds and fertilizer into that tractor and seeder there. I think what we should do is probably get a repair trailer to put behind this truck, and then we'd have everything. Pretty sure the repair trailer would attach to this truck, I would think. Then you would have your seeds, fertilizer, fuel, and repair. Like I said before, folks, don't particularly like this particular truck. It's really squirrely on the road, drives terrible. But it is the only vehicle I've really found that's okay so far that actually has everything. It's got the seed. It's got the fertilizer. It's got the fuel. And it works. I know there's a couple other ones out there, and it's, you know, some of them just do not work well. You know, you can get the fuel out of it, but then the fertilizer part's, you know, really buggy or something, or the seed part's really buggy, or who knows what. But as far as the refilling part on this truck, everything seems to work okay. Sometimes you do seem like you have to use different sides, but then other times you don't. I don't know if that's a little bit of a bug, but like I said, for the most part, this does work quite well. No, I don't need to refuel. I'm surprised I'm that close. There we go. Yes, by the way, for those who are wondering, I've never used this seeder before, or the other larger one. Let's see, what did, field 12 is ready to be replanted. Okay. You got the seeds on the back, and then the tank here is the fertilizer, and you do have to both turn them both on independently. A hired worker, I think the hired worker turns on the seeder portion, if I remember correctly. It does not turn on the fertilizer portion. There we go. Refill sprayer. And let's just get this truck out of the way here. Pretty sure this will last the entire field. I don't think we'll have to refill again. And it said it was 14, so we'll set it to that. And there we go. And also that, folks, I think we better actually wrap up the episode there. Boy, we've been kind of like all over the place this episode. It seems like we did a little compost. We brought out a forage wagon. We did some plowing / cultivating. I'm going to call it more cultivating, even though it, per farming simulator, it's considered plowing. We've done some planting. Yeah, it's been a busy episode, or a lot of going on this episode anyway, it seemed like. So yeah, if folks have any comments or questions, be sure to remember, leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.